What's up? What's up? How's it going? How's it going? Remember What's Up from the noughties and Scary Movie? What's up? I don't know why I had the burning desire to do that, but there we go. Hello, welcome to the MastoCast, hosted by me, MastoDan, the Monoblog podcast. By me. How's it going? I hope you are doing well. If you are listening to this on the Friday that comes out, hope you have a wicked weekend. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. And you know, you've got all your shit on Black Friday and all that, and you're gonna celebrate that by drinking and whatever, I guess. Yeah, I hope you got some good Bobby Dazzlers on your Black Friday sales. I've just bought myself some Vans. My Vans that I had for the past 2 years have finally, fucked. They're dead, basically. They are dead. So it was finally time for me to get some new trainers. So I've got some new Vans on the way. They should come tomorrow. So probably now, if you listen to this on the day it comes out. Yeah, so I got them, and I got myself I got some plugins for Cubase. I got some plugins. So I got the GGD aggressive rock drum library on GGD drums, which is a library I love using. So I used the P4 Matt Halpin signature drum kit before. So I still use it every now and then. But I think with the way the Twitch channel is gonna go and all that sort of thing, and trying to write music that's in different genres and all that, I want to get a kit that's quite simple and out the box sounds great, without putting any too much plugins on it or anything like that. So that's what the One Kit Wonder aggressive rock kit is for. Aggressive rock. So I feel like that'll sound really great. Well, actually, it does sound really great. And I got it for £33, which is absolutely awesome. I think they got everything on half price. So if you are listening to this, this is not sponsored, obviously. Who would want to sponsor this? But it's 33 quid for a drum library that is recorded by absolutely really incredibly experienced people, mainly Nolly Get Good and the people from Periphery. They put out these amazing drum libraries that sound really realistic. And the reason why I wanted to go away from the P4 drum kit is because it's more for your tech metal sort of stuff. It's very tight, it's very compressed, whereas the aggressive rock one's a bit more boomy. It can be very versatile with other genres, if you mess with velocities and that sort of thing. So I'm very excited to use it. So I've spent the day today working out the drum mapping and that sort of thing. Some of the demos that I've recorded, I've started using that kit now, so I've been converting the drums onto that. Quite a tedious process, but it has to be done. And the drums do sound better, I have to say. They sound really, really great. And yeah, that's kind of what's to come. I also watched this YouTube video earlier today, and it was on about all the Black Friday sales and freebies you can get on Black Friday of all plugins and everything. It was by a guy called Sanjay C. He's more into synthesizing that sort of thing. But I watched this video and I didn't buy anything, but I looked at a lot of free plugins that I could use for Cubase. So I got a lo-fi tape sort of thing. You put your track through this plugin and it makes it sound like a lo-fi taped thing, I guess. It's hard for me to explain. And also I've got myself a 3-dimensional reverb, and there's a Steinberg piano one as well. So yeah, I've just been having fun with that, really. Just having fun with that. So yeah, expect a bit of that for the Twitch channel, which will be coming back next year. So yeah, I did the so firstly, apologies for not having a episode out last Friday, because obviously I did the 25-hour stream last Wednesday. That finished at 11 a.m. Thursday morning, so obviously I was knackered, and I wanted to spend a few hours in bed. And when I got up, I was like, I don't really feel like recording the podcast. My brain's not really there. So I thought this week, after 21, is it? Or was it 22? Let me have a quick look here. Where is it? 21 episodes. I feel like it'll be a good idea to just have this week off. Every other episode's been on time there, so I'm sure people will be fine with just missing 1 week. But yeah, I did the I did the last MastoDan stream that featured video games, which was the 25-hour stream, and it was really, really great. So we raised £224.50, and that's gone to Mind charity, who are an awesome charity, helping people with mental health problems and stuff like that, giving them advice and providing resources and everything. And they make a difference for people. They really do. Like, I've had people pop into the stream and everything and say that they are currently talking to Mind and they're helping them a lot. And like, I've had people say they have helped them and their life is back on track for them and that sort of thing. So yeah, they're basically having the funding to keep the business afloat and spread more awareness of mental health and everything, which is great. So yeah, big up Mind charity. We've raised £224.50 for them. So thank you very much, everyone, for your donations. You're all brilliant. Really, really, really appreciate it. So yeah, we did really, really well. I think we did absolutely awesome. And yeah, to everybody who got involved with the stream as well, like, whether you tuned in for a few minutes or stuck around for hours, like, I really appreciate it. Like, we speed run through Metal Gear Solid. We did that in about 3 hours and 25 minutes. That's what it came up as at the end of the game. Post credits and everything. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Metal Gear Solid is always a joy for me to play, even though I've played it like probably over 20 times. So yeah, did that. We finished off Silent Hill. Got the bad ending, which I was a bit like, oh crap. That sucks a bit, but I still enjoyed it. So apparently, to get a good ending, you need to do like some sort of side quest. You have to speak to like some geezer that you do meet up with. At one point in the game, you meet up with him again to start the side quest, and that all helps get the good ending. But it means the boss that you end up facing is a lot harder. So never mind. It is what it is. I got the bad ending, but I still enjoyed the game. It's still horrifying. It's still great. I'm very, very happy with that. So finished Silent Hill. I think after that, did I do a guitar stream? Yeah, I did. I did a guitar stream after that, which was a lot of fun. Played for about a couple of hours. Played some tunes. Just to give people a bit of a heads up of what the Twitch channel is going to look like from now on. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Then we got into the community games. Did a bit of Fall Guys between 8 till 10, and Cam Chappers hang out with us. She was playing Fall Guys. We were both shit. We were both crap. I'm sure she won't mind me saying that, but yeah, we weren't on the ball. Like, I think I was terrible as well. I wasn't doing great. I wasn't doing great either. But we didn't get a crown, but it was still fun. It was still fun. Like, we had a good crack at it. And Fall Guys is just always fun to play, like whether you win or lose. Like, but then also went into Call of Duty. Yeah, we played Warzone. We had about 4 or 5 games. Yeah, no wins on that, no dubs or anything like that. We sort of finished round about think the best we got was 19th, I think. The rest were like sort of like 21, 23, 24, 25-ish. Like, that was our ranking. And, you know, there was me, my little brother. There was Pleb Lewis, of course. And one of the lads who I used to teach guitar to, Daniel Mays. So, yeah, we had a full squad and everything. It was just... yeah, we just weren't all that good, which is, you know, to be expected, to be honest. I don't really play Warzone or all that much at all, to be fair. But, you know, it was still fun. It was still pretty fun. Apart from, like, you know, the whole setting up of Call of Duty, because crikey, the menu, interface, everything, it's just a mess. It's like, it's so unuser-friendly, for me anyways. Like, I just want to get into a game, have my voice chat ready and everything. Considering I've played that game on this PC many a times, I still have to do all these updates and everything else. And bearing in mind, the day before the 25-hour stream, I made sure it was all updated and everything, and it was ready to go. Played it for a bit, and I was like, yep, happy with that. Then went and play it on stream. It was just like another like 3 gig update needed to happen, and like, you know, I had to set up my voice chat again and everything. It was just stupid, and that's what puts me off from it a bit. I think I don't really go back to Warzone a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm more of like a story-driven gamer, really. So. I mean, it was still fun. Once I got into it, it was fun. And you know, my brother had a lot of like really funny sound effects going on. Like, but yeah, it was a right laugh. It was a good laugh with a bunch of really cool people. So yeah, shout out to them lot for playing some Warzone with us. Yeah, so we played Warzone. I played Halo 3 from front to back, like from the start to the finish, which took me, I think, just under 6 hours. And oh, God, I love Halo 3 so much. Like, I didn't even speedrun it or anything. Like, I was just cracking on, you know, and it was awesome. I love Halo 3 so much. Like, I mentioned it in one of my previous podcast episodes that like Halo 3, it's somewhere in my top 10. I can't remember exactly where I put it. I think I put it number 9, and you know, it still stands there for me. It's brilliant game. So yeah, played and finished that. So by that point, I finished like 3 games. So when I finished Halo 3, that's when I started to slog, because it was round about what time? It was about 3 a.m, something like that. And what was it? No. Sorry, it was round about 6 or 7 a.m. Where I was flogging big time, and I think after Halo 3, I was playing. Yeah, that's right. I was playing Super Mario World from the from the SNES, the SNES, and you know, I had a good time on that. It's bloody difficult, and like when you're like sleep deprived, like, playing that game is frustrating, and I didn't want to go mad or anything. So I was like, right, I'm putting it down now. And I spent the rest of the stream just playing Fall Guys. Didn't get a crown or anything like that, but, you know, we finished at 11 a.m. And, you know, the people who woke up and all that just to check on me and everything, they all came back for, like, the last couple of hours and all that. And, you know, we celebrated at 11 a.m. and I was just like, right, I gotta go sleep. So, yeah. That was it, man. It was awesome. It was really, really great. I love doing these streams. I mean, I always feel knackered by the end of them, obviously, but like, it's always heaps of fun. It's always heaps of fun doing them. Like, it's great. Like, raising all that money for Mind feels great. Feels very rewarding. Like, it's great. Like keeping in touch with all the streamers and everything else, and all the people like tuning in. It's brilliant. It's really, really great. So yeah, thank you everyone for being involved for the 25-hour stream. It was great. It was absolutely awesome. And like I said, this is the last time you will see me play video games, unfortunately, for anybody who is primarily into that. So what's happening is the Twitch channel won't be starting back up until early 2024. So, I just want to take the time to, just get it ready, just get it sorted out while Christmas is, round the corner and everything. And, I just want to make sure it's all nice and spick and span and ready. So, yeah, I'm taking a bit of a break from Twitch for now. So, yeah, you'll see me early January-ish 2024, ready to do some music streams. And yeah, as I stated on the last podcast, it's going to be music, performance and creation, that sort of thing. That's going to be the general thing. And, it'll be cool to get you involved in it, really, you, the listener. So, there'll be a time where I'll start Twitch up and I'll be like, what shall we record? What shall we, what genre of music should we go for? What instrument will be the focal point? Or shall I just practice an instrument? Shall I practice guitar or keys or drums or whatever? And just have fun with it. Like, we can write lyrics. We can do all sorts. We can do music production. And yeah, this was exactly what the Twitch channel was meant to be in the beginning, but obviously the computer I had at the time was awful. It was truly, truly awful. So I could not do it until I got this one, which was about 2 years ago, I think. And, I kept on with this PC, like, just doing retro video games, because that's what my old PC could do at the time. And I was just like, I might as well keep it up. But yeah, it's a nice new era for the MastoDan Twitch channel. And yeah, the real cool thing about it all, like, when I was telling people about it, that sort of thing, was how positive were people about it as well. Because I was kind of a bit like, are people going to stick around for it? Like, are people more bothered about the game and aspect of it? But what ended up being was people just at the end of the 25-hour stream saying like they're really, really excited for the new phase, like they're looking forward to seeing what happens, and they can't wait to be involved in it all. So, like, that was really, really, really cool to see, and like it sort of put me at ease a bit. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a real laugh. And yeah, roll on MastoDan 2.0. I've got a question here, actually, from Instagram. I did post for some questions. It was kind of last minute, so I didn't have that many. So the one question I've got is from Pleb Lewis, who played with us on Call of Duty on Warzone on the MastoDan 25-hour stream. He said, "How do you feel post 25-hour stream? Did you get up to much afterwards?" Not a lot, to be honest. Like I say, I was messing about with the new plugins and all that sort of stuff, just experimenting with it. And I was, after the 25-hour stream, I just felt really, like, knackered and fatigued, and like I didn't want to have any headphones on or anything. I didn't want to look at a screen like real close. So like I just sort of kept away from like the room I'm speaking to you in now, like, for a little bit. Like, I just wanted to just keep away from it. So yeah, I did that, and I've just been back on playing drums and playing guitar again, which has been great. Been going to the gym, back at work, obviously. So I've just been doing that. I don't think I've been to any gigs. No, I haven't. I've not been to any gigs. And yeah, been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima recently, which is absolutely brilliant. It is so, so good. Like, I literally played it the other night until my DualSense controller died of battery, and I was just like, I was genuinely really good because I was like, right, I want to keep going, I want to keep going, I want to keep going. Like, it is really good. It is so good. Like, I'm probably gonna play some more of it tonight because it's awesome. But yeah, I've just been doing that, playing some more Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Like, I'm sure I mentioned in the last episode that I finished the story, yeah, but there's like more courses to complete. Some of them are a bit more difficult, and I've unlocked a secret world as well, which I was a bit like, there's a secret world, and all the courses are like max difficulty. So I was like, god damn. Okay, I guess I got to play some more of this game then. So yeah, those are the two I've been playing recently, just Ghost of Tsushima and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to be honest. I've been enjoying sitting on my new sofa. We had a new sofa delivered. I think it was literally the day before the stream. So we've had it for a couple of weeks now, and it's huge. It's massive. It's like the one we had before was ripped to shreds by the rabbits, so we needed a new one. And thankfully they haven't taken an interest in it. Like they've not scratched or urinated it or anything like that. And it's big, and I can stretch my legs out and play games on it, and it absolutely rules. And I'm very, very happy to have it. Yeah, so I've been spending time on my new sofa. Excuse me for yawning. Crikey, silly balls. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I've been up to. I haven't really been up to much. How I've felt has just been, it took me a couple of days to get like my sleeping pattern right, I guess, because like I said, I finished at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I had a few hours sleep. I think I slept till about 4. So it got late on that day, and I was just like, well, I'm wide awake now. So I stayed up till about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then went back to sleep. Woke up later the next day and went to bed earlier than that, and then I was back at work, and my sleeping pattern was back to normal after a few days. So yeah, it's good to be back on my normal sleeping pattern again, until I go back on my fucking night shifts and I'm ruined again. So yeah, thank you very much, Pleb Lewis, for your question. Has there been any new albums out recently? It's been 2 weeks since the last episode, so I'm just trying to think of like what's been out recently. Yeah. Oh, I know. The new Spirit Box EP is out. The Fear of Fear came out I think about 2 weeks ago. It's got 6 tracks. All 6 tracks are brilliant. I really, really, really like them. Especially Celador. Celador's got like this really cool Gajira sort of rhythm to it, like very sort of fast and like very, very stabby, like sounds a bit like a Mario Duplantier inspired drum fill. So Celador's my favourite on there. Jaded is one of the singles that came out. Too Close Too Late is a really, really cool sort of like more melodic from Courtney LaPlante's vocals. Sounds really, really luscious and lovely. I love The Void. The Void is amazing. And Ultraviolet is a really cool sort of electronic synthy based banger with a bit of heavy guitars in it. And yeah, it's just really, really great. Like I really like Spirit Box. I've never really been into like a lot of these bands as of recent, to be honest, because I feel like a lot of them sort of rip off like Architects, like riffs and stuff like that. Like they'll get a 7-string and just turn out to be really uninspiring. But like with Spirit Box, like they can write some really good tunes. They're really, really great. Like they can come up with stuff that's interesting. Like I really, really love like the 3-track EP that came out last year, like with Rotoscope and all that. Like they went a bit more 9 Inch Nails like with that, and I really, really liked it. So yeah, Spirit Box are a really good, interesting band, and I like them. So yeah, shout out to them. Also, what came out? Symptoms of Survival by Dying Wish. Do you like metalcore from the early 2000s? Well, this album is for you. If you're into like like Killswitch Engage or early Bullet of My Valentine, good early Bullet of My Valentine, Poison the Well, that sort of stuff. See You Space Cowboy. This is great because it just sounds like the noughties, like metalcore sort of shit, like full of breakdowns, really heavy China stuff, like, and Emma Boster, who's just an absolutely ferocious vocalist. Like, she's got some really harsh screams, but she can also sing really beautifully as well. She actually featured on the last, not the last Knocked Loose release, but the one before, Different Shade of Blue. She featured on one of the tracks and absolutely took it by storm. Like, probably the best feature on that album. And this is an album with like Keith Buckley on, and yeah, Emma Boster smashes it on this album. Just really, really cool, down tuned, like metalcore. Like, it's really, really awesome. It's got a bit of a nostalgic feeling, I will say. Yeah, so Dying Wish. They're also playing Download. I'm very excited to seeing them. Yeah, new album is great. It's really, really great. But yeah, that's it for new music, I think. Honestly, I've just been listening to a lot of Queens of the Stone Age because obviously they got announced for Download, and I do really like Queens of the Stone Age a lot. But I've just been like delving into some albums that I don't listen to all that often, like the new one and self-titled one and that sort of thing. And you know what? I listened to the album Like Clockwork, which came out, crikey, 2013, 10 years ago. And I don't think I realised back then how good it was, because I thought at the time it was an alright album, but listening to it now, 10 years later, I listened to it in the car on the way home from work, and I think it's a 10 out of 10 album. Like, honestly, I was blown away by it. I was loving it. I was loving listening to this album on the way home in the car. Like, like I was starting to remember all the songs and everything, and then there was, bits that I didn't notice 10 years ago, and just like I was getting really, really into it. Like, stuff like I Appear Missing is just incredible. And, I Sat by the Ocean, If I Had a Tail is just really, really catchy. My God is a Son is a banger. It's got a hell of a riff. Riff. But yeah, for me, the standout is I Appear Missing. Just like the slow, depressing track towards the end. It's amazing. And Smooth Sailing is a bop as well. So it's got smooth sailing from here. It's fucking quality, man. Yeah, so I've been listening to a lot of Queens of Stone Age and getting really hyped for them at downloads. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be really, 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 really good. So yeah, that's it. Watched a movie the other week. Ideal Home was alright. Starring Steve Coogan of Alan Partridge fame, a man who I respect, and Paul Rudd. About a movie about them becoming parents, basically, because the character Steve Coogan plays, like, his long lost son has a son, and basically his son went to jail, so the grandson comes over to Steve Coogan, and it's quite predictable, but it's quite funny. Like, it's got some good humor in it, like so. Yeah, Ideal Home is quite good. It's alright. Quite predictable. I'd probably give it a 2.5 stars out of 5. That's what I give it on my IMDb anyways. So, nothing too crazy on the film front. Not a lot there. So, yeah, that's all I've been up to, really. That's all I've been up to. I guess we can call it an episode, shan't we? Usually go on for a little longer than this, but I've got nothing else to say really. Just very, very thankful for the 25-hour stream and everything, and there's some new music out there that's really, really awesome that you should listen to. I'm very excited for quote unquote MastoDan Part 2 or 2.0 or whatever. And I know something that's worth talking about. I know. It's The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. Yeah. There is a remaster of The Last of Us Part 2. Which is awesome. For me. Well, I think it's awesome. Some people are like, why? What's the point? Not bothered about it. Thing is, I love The Last of Us 2. I really, really love it. Like, it is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's, for me, like, if I was allowed more than one gameplay franchise in my top 20 list that I was going on about, so spoiler, Last of Us is my favourite game of all time. I'd have Last of Us 2 at number 2. It's brilliant. It's absolutely incredible. So it's going to look lush on the PS5, basically. It's going to be full 60 frames, all upscaled to like 4K. And they've also putting in some lost levels. There's 3 lost levels that didn't make the cut of the game. So, it'll provide a bit more context to the story, perhaps. It could be a bit of like a side thing. So we don't know. We don't know as of yet what them levels are, but I'm excited for it. Like, it's gonna look lush on the PS5 because when the first Last of Us remaster came out from PS3 to PS4, like that looked awesome. Like that for me is like the best way to play it. I've not played Part 1 yet. That came out last year, so. Yeah, to have Last of Us 2 remastered is very, very cool, and they're introducing like the online play for it as well. So and different skins you can wear as well. You could have Ellie wearing an astronaut suit. Very, very cool. So yeah, Last of Us 2 remaster. That is coming next year. I believe it's the 19th of January. So I'll get that. Like, there's a steel case of it. Of course, I'm going to get it. But if you've bought previously Last of Us Part 2, there is a way of not paying full price. Like, if you bought it previously on the PS4, there is like a $10 upgrade to the remaster if you want to get it on PS5. So yeah, that's a really, really cool thing. I don't know how I'm going to do that to get to steel case. Maybe I have to buy it completely outright. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that'll be really, really cool. I suppose I should talk about Game Awards actually. I didn't even think about that up until now. So the Game Awards, they have announced the nominees. I won't go into all of them. I'll talk about Game of the Year, and I'll probably just brush over like the categories, that sort of thing. So Game of the Year awards, it'll happen. Actually, that's a good shout. When is it on? When is it on? Let me have a look. Come on, internet, you can do this. You can do this, internet. Where is the Game Awards? December the 7th. Will be live on December the 7th. So you can watch it live on YouTube and on Steam and all that. Hopefully the quality's better because I think it was dipping in and out like last year. I remember watching it and it was the quality was a bit on and off. Like it was, it would just stop and that sort of thing. So I hope like they've really, really, really got it together on this one. So here's what we've got. So let us look at the nominees for the Game of the Year. For Game of the Year. So here's your options. You can also vote for this, by the way. you can vote for it. So Alan Wake 2 is in there. Baldur's Gate 3. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The Resident Evil 4 remake. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And, of course, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I have an idea of what will win it. It'll either between Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom. I've played Tears of the Kingdom, obviously. I've gone on about it before on the podcast and how much I absolutely adore that game. But I've not played Baldur's Gate 3, but I have heard nothing but incredible things about that game. So, yeah, that's it's going to be between them two, isn't it? It's definitely going to be between them two. So, yeah, I won't say what mine is yet because later on down the line, I'm going to be doing like a end of year list thing. Best albums, best games, best movies, or whatever, that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. But anyways, there's other categories. There is best game direction. They've pretty much got the same games in there for that category. There's best narrative. There's best art direction. There is best score and music. There is audio design. There's loads of them. There's absolutely loads of them. I think if they're doing the same as what they did last year, there's like a chance to win the like a Steam Deck. Like if you watch it over Steam, like while the people are doing like their acceptance speeches and stuff like that, that's when like the competition opens for like Steam Decks and people get picked at random. Like they got rid of loads of them. So yeah. If you want to win a Steam Deck, they might do that again. What else is there? What other categories? There's absolutely loads. Best performance, innovation and accessibility, games for impact, best ongoing game, best community support, best independent game, best debut indie, best mobile game, best VR and AR game, best action game, best action adventure, best RPG, best fighting, best family, best sim/strategy, best sports/racing, best multiplayer, best adaptation, most anticipated game, content creator of the year, esports game, best esports athlete, best esports team, best esports coach, and best esports event. So it's quite a big thing. It's quite a big thing, the Game of the Year awards, I will say. But yeah, they go December the 7th if you want to watch that at after clock at night. I might do if it does it land on a time where I can do it. Let me have a look. I don't remember. I'm on night shift. Can't do it. Can't do it, mate. Anyways, that'll do for us. Thank you very much for listening to the MastoCast. I've been MastoDaniel. Thanks again, everyone, for coming into the 25-hour stream. I know I've said thank you a lot, but I really, really do mean it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next Friday. I'll see you next week. We're back to going weekly, baby. I just needed that break because I didn't have much sleep. Yeah. Listen to Dying Wish. Listen to Queens of Stone Age. Listen to... what was the other album I was talking about? Oh my god, Spirit Box. The Spirit Box EP is great. So yeah, listen to them. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh yeah, forgot. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe on all the audio podcast platforms and all that, like your Spotify's, your Apple Podcasts, Amazon, whatever, or YouTube if you listen to it on YouTube. Really appreciate that. So, yeah.